Hello. Today, I'm going to the Schomburg just to do some random research. Why? Well, I keep telling people as a genealogist, you should go to the library. Like, libraries are really good. It's better if you can go to a library where your people are from, but any local library is cool. But I realized, I've actually never done any research in Harlem, where my people have been since at least, the 40s. So I'm taking a piece of my own medicine. A piece of my own medicine. That don't sound right. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, let me see what the Schomburg has. To be honest with you, I'm not that... I'm tailoring my expectations because my people were working class people. They were not movers and shakers like that. They were movers and shakers in their own way, let's put it that way, but not they weren't. I don't know how much, if any information would be documented about them. What I'm more interested in is if there's local newspapers in Harlem that maybe I didn't know about, that perhaps that they are mentioned in. The interesting thing is, a lot of libraries, in my experience, I've lived in a few different states, and a lot of local libraries will have a genealogy section where they will kind of have a book on a particular surname with the families from there, or just a general genealogy section. And I don't recall seeing that in the libraries when I lived in Harlem. I did live in Queens for a while, and I don't know if I saw them in those libraries either. I just don't know if New York City libraries really have genealogy sections the same way that other libraries do. So, the block is hot. Block's a little hot. So it's just something that I noticed. So I say all that to say that the Schomburg is just one resource. The Schomburg is the big kind of research library, but there are smaller libraries. It's attached to the County Cullen Library, which is the library I used to go to when I was a kid. If I needed to do little book reports and stuff like that, it was the County Cullen Library I went to, not the Schomburg. And then there's another library, so the New York Public Library has satellites in uptown that are not just the Schomburg. So that's another option I thought about. Well, maybe there's a little bit of information there, but my people, I don't know. It's a stretch. My US folks, one line of my family's from Puerto Rico. That's technically United States. But my point is, the other line, majority of my line is from the South. So I know that at some point I will have to visit the cities in the South. But until then, I'm I live right here in the tri-state area. It's it makes no sense to not take advantage of the libraries here. And I mean, like I said, at least my Woodruff and Sproul people have been in Harlem since the 30s, 40s. My grandmother was born here, although she was raised in Mississippi, but she was born in Harlem Hospital. So it would be kind of silly to not take advantage of that. And then I go telling other people yeah, go to the library where your people are from. And then my behind never goes to the library in, Manhattan in New York. So we shall see. I'm getting a later start than I wanted to, but I will give you guys some updates. Okay, bye. Stay curious.